Good morning, everyone. I want to talk about Kodak Black. I want to talk about Kodak Black. And I want to talk about people, my Haitian Americans, my diaspora. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you because you have a special place in my heart. I know how it feels to have one foot in one culture and one foot in the next culture. And I know how you feel. And I know how it is to run from your responsibilities spiritually. And I'm telling you, once you take that responsibility, and it doesn't mean that you have to be a mambo. You just may need to reconnect with your ancestors someday. But once you take that responsibility, you will see all these blockages, all these curses just fall right off of you. I want to talk about Kodak Black too. Because I'm going to tell you, you don't want to wind up like that from running from your responsibilities. You don't. I raised all four of my children myself. They were in my hand. And I raised those of you who've been with me since my first YouTube video, Meet Papa Legba. 15 years. My boys were in elementary school or something like this. My baby was 2 or 3. Now she's graduating with honors. You know that I raised my children. And I raised them what may have seemed strict, because respect is very important in Haitian culture. It's very, very important thing, big thing. And I know a lot of Haitian Americans, you feel like your parents are too strict, like they hold you too tight. But if you think that they hold you too tight and they chastise you too much, you ain't ready to deal with the Loa, because the Loa don't play. They don't play about theirs. And when it comes to Kodak Black, I feel like he had some type of deal. He ain't gonna tell you. He gonna act like he's scared of Haiti, he's scared of voodoo. And them are the main ones sneaking around. I feel like he had some type of deal. You understand? That he didn't keep. Because the Loa will chastise you, but they won't have you in the middle of the street like that. Unless, that's more than chastising. That's some type of deal that he didn't keep with the spirits, with the Loa. You understand? I know you feel that your parents are strict, but I'm telling you, take your responsibility, reconnect. You're going to see all these blockages just fall right off. A lot of Haitian parents are very strict. So are the Loa, because you are theirs. They're your owners. And a lot of people, you see blockers in your love life because the spirit may be standing between you, especially spirits that came with you at birth, between you and these partners and these relationships and people who they know ain't good for you. And that spirit will cause separation. So you may seem on the outside that you're going from relationship to relationship, going in cycles, and anytime you're going in cycles, something's got to give. You got to cut something out. Something ain't right. Or you're somewhere you ain't supposed to be. That's why that one lady going from Haitian Vodou Mambo to Haitian Vodou Mambo to Haitian Vodou, that's why I said you ain't supposed to be in Haitian Vodou. Anytime you see yourself going in cycles like that, you're somewhere you ain't supposed to be. When you going to learn this lesson? How many times we got to teach you this lesson? There was a little cartoon that used to say that. When you going to learn this lesson, old man? Or something like that. I think it was SpongeBob. God knows I grew up watching I didn't grow up. My children grew up watching Nickelodeon, the Avatar, all that stuff. And as their parent, I sat right there and watched it with them. Because we going to be together. You ain't got no friends. We all friends. I tell my boys now that they're in their early 20s, I tell them, you don't open no business with no other people. They can take this business from you. You want to open a business, you put money together with your brother, with your sister. There's 4 of you. There is 4 of you. And I used to tell them when they went to school together, because they're only 13 months apart, my 2 boys. I used to tell them, no one person can't beat you or you. It's got to be 3 or 4, because there's 2 of you. Just like our flag says, together we have force. We're strong. I'm telling you, you want this struggle to stop. You want this. Your parents are strict, but it's for your own protection. You're not missing anything. I know you think you are, but you're not. You're not missing anything. And you don't want to wind up. It's bad enough when the Spirit chastises you how to love, but you go ahead and break your deal. You understand? You don't want that. You don't want that, sweetie. You don't want that, my love. And nobody's going to tell you this, but when you see people who are sometimes they come from parents who are immigrants or whatever, parents who had to work in agriculture, had to work in chicken plants, and you see that the next generation goes up, don't think that it was easy. They had to go through the abyss. You hear me? You have to get strong. I test people. I ain't got no problem testing people, because the Loa is going to test you. And I need to test you to see if you're going to fold while things are good before we get in a situation. I don't want to find out in the midst of a situation that you was one of them fold down people. You understand? I'm going to test you when things are good. Last time I was in Haiti, I went in a temple and I passed over the stone, the family stone. And it reminded me of my Kanzo, when you had to pass through the fire, when you had to put your hands through the fire. And I felt nothing but blessing. And I felt a lot of things that were heavy on me. They were gone. I left them there. The fire cleanses. The fire cleanses, not just water. Fire cleanses. Some of y'all need to quit playing. Take your responsibility. I'm talking to my Haitian Americans. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's why. Okay, so don't get on my comments. If it does, okay, we're in alignment. But I'm telling you, I'm talking to my Haitian Americans. I'm Mambo